This is an additive to my very last video. This was something that I had forgot to point out, but it just further proves that the prophecies that I was giving at that time, realized this was from April the 16th, just a little over 2 weeks ago, and this was just before all these events began to transpire. Realize the relevance of what I was teaching about the demon Echo, how it had been released. And this is exactly why I was given these things to give and share with the world at this very specific time. Because I want to point out to you, in my very last video, the clip, and this is something that I forgot to point out to you, something that was very specific, very, very specific about the demon Echo and how it had been released in these days. Listen to this clip, and this was in my last video in case you missed it.
At night, the echoes of people crying out for...
Did you hear it? At night, the echoes of people crying out. Realize that demon.
People. At night, the echoes of people crying out from...
The echoes of people crying out, but also listen to this. Make sure you listen to this part of that video as well.
Social media showing videos of protests over food and...
Do you hear the echoes of the waters as it relates to what I revealed? That is the echoing of the waters, and as it relates to the demon Echo and the things that I was revealing in that video from April the 16th. There is so much more to this. I give in these videos, I probably provide about 10% at the very most of the complete understanding of this. But I do share much more with others, the ones that truly want to learn these things and have true prophetic discernment of the Word of God. God bless. But I want to point this out also. If any of these self-proclaimed Trump prophets could prove all of these things that I have been able to prove, do you realize, and if I had not concealed these things, do you realize how many people they would have fooled into believing that they also were true prophets of God? This is why I have had to do things in a manner that I've had to do them, because they have all been stealing these prophecies from me, these prophetic words. So I have to do them in certain manners to keep them from understanding this. And Jesus himself had to do this. He taught about this in Matthew, the book of Matthew, how he would speak in parables so that only the ones with eyes that see and ears that hear could truly understand. God bless.